Good afternoon, and thank you again to all members of the media for your constant support and your love to us and for showing up in such beautiful and large numbers. Thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time. All of us on behalf of Dharma Productions and Z Studios are exceptionally grateful to all of you. There's so much to say today, and I'm sure, that will all happen soon. This film has been a tremendous journey for all of us. First, Dharma Productions would like to thank Z Studios for actually giving us the right, or rather I would say the audacity, to want to remake the milestone film Sairat. So we have to thank Z for actually allowing us the pleasure and the privilege and the honor of remaking Sairat. From the time we began this journey, it's been a really beautiful coming together of so many forces. This was Shashank Khaitan's third film after the Dulhania series, and it was again his opportunity to work with new talent, but this time it was first-time talent. And it was definitely daunting because it was living up to the monumental expectations that Sairat had. Since the film is released, there's so much that we've heard, there's so much that we've read. We've had love, we've had hate, we've also had so much said. And actually on behalf of Shashank and all of us, we have to say that we were just huge fans of Sairat, paid homage to that beautiful film. Of course, it can never be a patch on the brilliance of Sairat, but we tried on our own way to give it our own language, our own syntax, and our own feeling and our own heartbeat, which Dhadak truly was. Shashank truly has the toughest job ever for having had to live up to Nagraj Popatrao Manjule's exceptional piece of work. And I know he was in the eye of the storm, but he combated it like a true warrior, faced it, knowing very well that there will come a time that comparisons will happen. And all we have to say is that we are fans. We paid a homage, and this is it. So if you loved us, thank you. If you hated us, thank you, because we still tried. And whatever it is, as long as you're not indifferent to us, that's all that matters. And indifference is certainly not what happened with Dhadak, because our box office really has given us so much love. Crossing the 50 crore mark in week 1, touching nearly $2 million overseas. These are benchmarks for newcomer talent films. In fact, we were just sitting with Z Studios and talking about what our benchmarks was. And very happily and with great humility, I have to say that our only benchmark to what we can compare these numbers to is Student of the Year. So 6 years post the release of Student of the Year, we are creating a new benchmark with Dhadak. I'm only proud, and I can't be more grateful to say that I'm so happy that the baton of this film lies with our filmmaker, Shashank Khaitan. So again, thank you so much, and thank you again for all the love that Dhadak has received and continues to receive. And apologies for whoever sensibilities we may have affected. It wasn't meant. It was truly a film from our heart and heartbeat. I would like to invite on stage our beautiful partners at Z Studios and Z Music. All of them have worked humongously hard at creating the impact of Dhadak. I'd like to invite on stage Anurag Bedi from Z Music. And of course, my partner in crime in everything we do at Dharma Productions, the heartbeat of Dharma, Apurva Mehta, CEO, Dharma Productions. One of the most essential parts of Dhadak was recreating the magical soundtrack of Sairat. And all I wanted first, I said, please give me Zingat. That was the first thing that we ever spoke about. So please express your journey on the making of this film, remaking of this film, and everything you've been through in the journey itself.
I still remember I was out of my office somewhere when Karan called me up and said, hey Anurag, I'm coming back next week, and let's discuss the remaking of the film Sairat. And that immediately lit up my eyes, and I said, wow, it's a great opportunity for us to associate with Dharma Productions, our first film to associate with Karan and Dharma. The challenge was huge on the music front, especially where Jingat had actually become not just a regional song, it actually became a national song. We've had performances of superstars like Salman on the song and DJ Bravo, which is the cricketer Bravo. And the song actually reached out a lot to the Indian audiences. And that, I think, was done beautifully in this film, Karan. Hats off to you and Ajay Atul and Shashank for what you all actually delivered on the music of this film. It's been a fabulous journey for us.
Oh, thank you, Anurag. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. And thank you for all the help and support that you have provided us in the making of this film. Sharik, firstly, thank you so much for partnering so beautifully with us on the making of Dhadak and the remaking of Sairat, both milestone properties now at sea. And would you like to share your words and express the journey of making this film with all of us?
Yeah, so as just as Karan was thanking Z Studios, I think we need to thank Dharma for them actually picking Sairat and saying that, we need to make this, and we couldn't have found better partners. And I think, as Anurag said, the journey started from that phone call, and I'm so glad it's culminated where it has. And as Karan said, we've been loved, we've been hated, we've not been ignored. And the numbers speak for itself, and Shashank and both Janhvi and Ishaan have just been fantastic. And the kind of numbers that we every day when we are doing our counting in the morning and we are saying, are you sure this is the right number? And so the distribution team is, yeah, this is right. And it's far exceeded what we had estimated. We had hoped for this. We were also, as I said, because of the comparison with Sairat, there's always that fear that how will it be received. But great work by the team of Dharma, and we look forward to partnering with you all on more such films. And Shashank, your next one is ours. Huh? Let's just do that right now. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Sharik. Thank you so much. Now, Purva, we've of course collaborated with Z before, and you've been at the helm of things right through. So your experience working with this majestic studio, how has it been?
So I have to add that Anurag drove a very hard bargain after Karan made that call that we want to do the remake of Sairat. Anurag very sweetly came to the office and he said, listen, we must work this, but this is my film. So now you'll have to give me one more film, which is your film. So from a one film deal, it's been forcefully become a second film deal. And I said either we have to take these two films together or we don't get to make Sairat remake at all. So, but of course, it's been, all jokes aside, it's been an extraordinary experience, I think this remake gave us the opportunity of bringing our production and distribution skills together and creating, distributing, and really enthralling audiences worldwide. And I really look forward to the second journey with them. And once again, thank you everyone for all the love you've given Shashank's adaptation and the incredible response and love you've given Janhvi and Ishaan. So thank you so much.